Hey there, welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 5 of season 6 of my podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. The introduction of each podcast episodes of season 6 will start off with a great meditation track. I got such great feedback about this track on previous seasons. I personally enjoy it very much myself. It helps relieve the tension and stress we all deal with in our everyday busy lives. So sit back and enjoy. I will be right back with today's topic and discussion. So come on, relax, and place all life's problems and concerns on pause. Let's take a flight on angel wings. Enjoy. Man, oh man, I hope it brought you to a feeling of serenity and a place of clarity. Because man, I tell you, it works for me every time. Okay, before we get started with today's topic, I would like to announce that I have a service that I am offering to the public that is called Ask D. This is a service that is on YouTube that will allow listeners to ask questions on any topic we have discussed on the podcast or any questions just in general you may have. Also, I would like listeners to leave comments on questions in comment section of Ask D YouTube segments. My credentials to answering the questions are based on me being a certified life coach, and I am more than happy to share answers from my views and expertise, and also offer the listening audience to participate in giving advice from each other to each other that may give us all solutions to any matters concerning our well-being. Hey, come on, everybody. With everyone involved, hey, we may be able finally to make some sense of this crazy thing we call life. So come on, please join me. Now, let's get started with today's podcast episode. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 5 of season 6, I would like to use for a topic, you are the father. Rather, I should say you are a father. So today's topic is you are a father. Now, this one is going to get a little debatable. So to all listeners out there, especially to all of my brothers, I need you to share your opinions and thoughts on this one. And maybe after the podcast episode, I may need a little protection. Well, let's get started. Let's start with looking at the definition of father. Father is defined as father is a man who has impregnated a woman and had a child. Period. Now, there are many opinions about the meaning of what a father is. However, in my personal opinion, if you are a male and you have impregnated a woman, you are a father. Period. I have never heard of a woman impregnating another woman. Now, some may call this old school thinking. Well, you're entitled. I call it biology. Come on, help me out here, brothers. There is a lot of negative statements and resentments toward fathers in today's world. And in my opinion, it is all based on the misunderstanding and opinions of what a father truly is. So I decided, since Father's Day is approaching, I personally want to set the record straight. Since this is part of the puzzle, I am sure I am going to get a lot of feedback from. I am going to start with how some women, mothers, negatively identify the father of their own children. Hey, ladies, in all of your wisdom and glory, this is one of the facts of life that belong totally to men. First of all, women cannot take the place of a father. Hey, they are not equipped. No more than a man can be a mother. It is not biologically possible. All other living forces understands this. Lions, tigers, and bears, etc., etc. There is a lion and a lioness. There is a tiger and there is a tigress. There is a bear and, well, there's a female bear. You get the picture. When you constantly keep badly influencing the father of your children to others, and especially to your own children, the only person you are truly hurting are your kids. I mean, think about it. You are talking negative to the them about him that is in them. It just causes chaos in your children when it comes to finding their identity. Mothers, did you know that in most cases, the father's paternal genes have been found to be more dominant than the maternal ones? I mean, let's think about it this way. You have a man and a woman. They have a child. The child has at least 50% of the father's DNA. And it lives within them. They have no choice. It's a part of them. You and the father relationship has ended. And all you do is constantly tell your kids, you are just like your father. Stupid. What do you think you just told your kid? The very outcome of your kid's existence is being threatened by you. The words that you speak negatively about your kid's father. Hey, you just labeled your child as stupid. It's sad. And it's all because of who you chose intentionally, at least I hope, to be the father of your children. Now, ladies, hey, I know this is a hard pill to swallow, but it is reality. You may not care for the father of your children anymore. I mean, for whatever reason that may be. However, it will not diminish the fact that your children are a part of him for the rest of their lives. And you have to be wise and mature enough, which I know all mothers are capable of, to let your children see their father in a positive way, no matter what his flaws are. You know, it's just a smart thing to do so they can develop to be the best version of themselves they can be. 'Cause no matter how angry you may be, if you take him on Murray's talk show, you are going to hear, you know what Murray is going to say. He is the father. Look over there. Because he is the biological male in this genetic and physical being that you both have created. Period. Yes, in my opinion, I say any man that has impregnated a woman is a father. And to be honest, without his valuable contribution, which is his seed, motherhood would be impossible. And the knowing of motherhood would not exist, period. So come on, all my brothers, I want you to tell the ladies, hey, they are welcome for thanking you for making them mothers. Hey, subject closed on that part. I dropped the mic. Hey, can I get an amen, my brothers? Now, hey, brothers, Don't forget, you all have to have my back right now, okay? Okay. See, I think the confusion comes in where society tries to give you an example of what they think a father should be. You know, the old saying, protector, provider, a constant self-sacrifice of themselves for their offspring. Now, please, my fellow fathers, please have my back, okay? All above statements are true, in my opinion. But this is more of the definition of old school. I mean, what's been taught by many religious organizations and philosophers. This, to me personally, is more so the definition of the word dad, which means a male parental figure that is presented and participating in a child's life. Now, again, the definition of father is a reproductive term referring to the male's biological parent of a child. Hey, ladies, people, there is a difference. Now, I have a question. Whose fault is it because of the one the mother of the child chooses, or who she chose? Oh boy, I know I am walking on dangerous territory here. Bag me up, fellas. Okay. Listen, the point I am trying to make is you cannot change the label on the medication bottle and think that it changes the content of the medication or that the medication is going to be different. It is still the same medication. Now, it is the side effects you have to look out for. You get it, ladies? A man that fathers a child is still a father. If he is a dad or not is optional. And to be honest with you, the choice is really his, which I personally hope he chooses to be a great dad. But this is not disputed. The fact that the child is a part of him for the rest of their lives. Mothers, this is unchangeable. Hey, sometimes the side effects sucks. But you do have two choices here. You could find someone you think would be an adequate partner in help raising a person. Hey, a child that you believe would be desirable to the world with their actions. Or mothers, hey, you can suck it up and raise the child you love to become the best copy of the reproduction of the child's appearance and natural instinctive qualities that is instilled in him from the origin of his being. Guess what? From his biological father. Hey, listen. It all comes down to this. None of us have no power over how we got here. However, we all know it took a father and a mother to be here. And in my opinion, that should be commended, honored, and respected, simply because it was made possible through the two people, God of the universe creations. And mothers, hey, you have the right to choose your choice of dads to help raise your children and whom you allow your child to look up to as their dad. Hey, even as adults, we all have the right to choose whom we consider who is the dad role model in our lives. But hey, here it goes. Being that we are celebrating Father's Day, we as men do not have to explain these true facts that cannot be changed. Well, at least this one day out of the year. Because just like only women can be mothers, only men, the male, can be fathers. And there is no explanation that is needed. So, my brothers out there, if she tells you you're not a good dad, this one is for us. You can always reply, listen, yep, honey, this may be true in your eyesight. However, I sent the kid's DNA to Murray. And you know what the biological results were? Hey, you, me, you are the father. Hey, happy Father's Day, brothers. I hope we all got some laughter, but yet some real clarity out of this podcast. Well, that's it for episode 5 of season 6. Please visit my website, The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. Please feel free to post on blog, share thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information is on there also, along with a lot of great music. Also, come join us on my Facebook group called Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. A lot of great inspiring posts and just a great group of people to chat with. Also, people, be sure to check out Ask D on YouTube. All information can be found with the introduction video on YouTube. Hey, let me know your opinions and thoughts, and also if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. Happy Father's Day to all the brothers out there. Thanks again for joining me. Talk with you again very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Here we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of it. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. I'm so tired of this shit. No. Emily said I'll never do it again. Emily, no. Relapse me. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Oh, well, start over again. I'm going back to relapse. I'm going back to relapse.